Yes, Nikhil, go ahead.
Rajeshwari told me that you will take first.
Oh, if I take, then I'll take the whole session. So you start, I will take after you finish.
Are it's okay, Baba. No issues.
Go ahead, go ahead,
What
go
I
ahead.
feel, Nikhil sir, you have voted first as a speaker, so the
Yes.
platform is yours.
No, it's okay. So simply यहाँ पे अभी जितने भी हैं सब आई कंसिडर देम एज अ रीडर। और ये बुक के बारे में मैं थोड़ा अपना एक्सपीरियंस शेयर करता हूँ कि जनरली क्या होता है कि पढ़ने का मन कर रहा है, यू वांट टू रीड, लेकिन कहीं ना कहीं आलस सुस्ती आ रही है या कुछ भारी नहीं पढ़ना है यार, वो 5-7 पेज कौन पढ़ेगा। तो ये बुक इस तरह की जो एक चैप्टर जो है 2 से 3 पेजेस में खत्म हो जाता है, सिंपल लैंग्वेज में है, और हर चैप्टर में एक लर्निंग दी हुई है। अब ये फर्स्ट टाइम मैंने आर्ट ऑफ लिविंग की एक बुक किसी ने दी थी, तब उसने कहा था, लेकिन फिर बाद में मैंने मल्टीपल लोगों से ये कहते सुना कि अब इसका लॉजिक कुछ है कि नहीं। आई आई डोंट रिलाई ऑन दैट लॉजिकली कि अगर आप परेशान हो, आप कुछ क्वेश्चन का आंसर ढूंढ रहे हो, तो जस्ट आप कोई भी पेज खोलो, आपको आपका आंसर मिल जाएगा। तो पिनाकी शैल कमेंट ऑन दैट। तो यही बात इस बुक में भी लिखी है कि भाई ओपन एनी पेज एंड आंसर इज सीकिंग द सीकर। और ऑथर इतने जनरस हैं कि उन्होंने लिखा यू आर द को ऑथर ऑफ दिस बुक बिकॉज देर आर देयर लाइज आंसर्स ऑफ योर क्वेश्चंस, सो यू आर को ऑथर। सो उनका भी ये कहना है कि भी आप कोई भी पेज खोलो, आपको अपना आंसर मिल जाएगा। नाउ गोइंग टू दी मैं बुक, हाँ सॉरी, अगर मैं फिर से दोहरा देता हूँ, आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट अनपोस्टेड लेटर रिटन बाय महात्या रा, हमारे ग्रुप में आई हुई है पहले, मैं भेज दूंगा राजेश्वरी। फर्स्ट चैप्टर इज इट इज अबाउट टुडे, हिज गिफ्ट। Now, what if I give you a pen? You see, okay, he has given me a pen. A pen is a material thing, like a notebook, diary, whatever it may be. It is a material thing. But it becomes a gift when when you see the emotion behind that pen. It is no more a pen only, it becomes a gift. So, what the author says कि ये जो दिन है आज का, ये भी उसका गिफ्ट है। अब जैसे किसी ने गिफ्ट दिया और आपने उस गिफ्ट को या तो लौटा दिया या उसके सामने ही कहीं पे फेंक दिया, कचरे के डिब्बे में डाल दिया, ट्रैश में डाल दिया, तोड़ मरोड़ दिया, तो देने वाले को कैसा लगेगा। तो ऑथर ये एनालॉजी लेके बताते हैं कि भी जो आज का दिन है ना, ये उसका गिफ्ट है तुम्हारे लिए, और तुम इसको कैसे यूज करते हो, ये उस तुम्हारा गिफ्ट होगा उसके लिए। So this is very beautiful and I love this very much. This day of mine is your gift unto me, and the way I live this day will be my gift unto you. यहाँ पे गॉड को डिनोट कर रहे हैं, जिसको भी हम मानते हैं, द सुप्रीम बीइंग। And then comes this chapter, next chapter. There is no easy way to the top. हम सोचते हैं कि बहुत इजी हो, यानी शॉर्टकट्स जो यूज करते हैं, ये शॉर्टकट बोलते हैं ना, सफलता नहीं मिलती है। तो सिंपली अगर ड्राइविंग करनी है, ड्राइव करते हुए घर तक जाना है, तो ट्रैफिक मिलेगा ही। अगर मैं सोचता हूँ कि भाई मुझे अमीर बनना है, बहुत सारे पैसे कमाने हैं, तो इनकम टैक्स तो भरना ही पड़ेगा। तो बिना त्याग करने किए अगर आप सोचते हो जैसे कि भाई बड़ा ट्रेनर बनना है पैन इंडिया या इंटरनेशनल लेवल पे, तो कुछ ना कुछ आपको अलग करते जाना पड़ेगा, कुछ ना कुछ उसके साथ में चीजें आएंगी। बचपन में मुझे किसी ने कहा था कि भाई यूनिक बनने के लिए यूनिक यूनिक कष्ट भी सहने पड़ते हैं। तो महात्मा गांधी महात्मा ऐसे ही नहीं हुए, उन्होंने बहुत सारे कष्ट सहे। हालांकि उनका कॉन्टेक्स्ट महात्मा बनने का नहीं था, लेकिन देश को आजाद कराने का इंटेंशन तो था ही। और उसके लिए जो जो चीजें आई वो आप सभी को पता है कि भाई लाठियां भी खानी पड़ी, जेल भी जाना पड़ा। इवन आज तक भी कुछ लोग क्रिटिसाइज करते ही हैं। सो बिगर द एम्बिशन ग्रेटर विल बी द इश्यूज। जैसे आप देखोगे इसमें बहुत प्यारी स्टोरी चांदी एक सिल्वर स्मिथ की बताई हुई है कि फायर बिल्कुल जब तेज होता है बीच में, तब वो सिल्वर स्मिथ सिल्वर को फायर में रखता है जिससे सारी इंप्योरिटीज निकल जाए। तो वहां जो लेडी बैठी होती पास में, वो पूछती है कि भाई मैंने सुना है आप दिन भर आग के सामने रहते हो। बोले हाँ बिल्कुल, मैं दिन भर आग के सामने होता हूँ। बोले आपको ये करना ही पड़ेगा। मैंने हाँ, क्योंकि अगर ये पता होना चाहिए मुझे कि कब उस सिल्वर को हटाना है, सिल्वर बार को इसको बिल्कुल बीच में से पकड़ना होता है, और जैसी परफेक्ट टाइम आता है मुझे हटाना होता है। बोले ये आपको कैसे पता चलता है? तो उसका जवाब होता है जैसी वो सिल्वर में मेरा चेहरा दिखाई देने लगता है, मुझे पता चल जाता है वो प्योर हो गई है। तो बाइबल में भी कंपेयर किया है कि भाई और बहुत सारी स्टोरी हम लोग जानते हैं कि भाई अगर बहुत अच्छी मूर्ति बनना है तो रक्त तराशने का जख्म सहना पड़ेगा। तो कुछ भी बड़ा जो है वो इश्यूज के बिना आप अचीव कर पाओगे। इश्यूज तो आएंगे ही। नाउ अनदर चैप्टर, अ रिलेशनशिप दैट मैटर्स यू द मोस्ट। यहाँ पे अभी अगर हम सोचें कि आप अगर खुश हो तो कैन वी हैव वीडियोस ऑन, तो मजा आता है। थोड़ा सा ऐसा लगता है कि हाँ लोगों से बात कर रहा हूं मैं, अंकिता, साक्षी, शौकत, मुझे लगेगा कि हाँ मैं लोगों से बात कर रहा हूं। तो अगर आप अभी खुश हो ना, तो जस्ट चेक कि कोई ना कोई ऐसा रिलेशनशिप है जो आपके लिए मैटर करता है, और वो रिलेशनशिप अभी बहुत अच्छा चल रहा है, इसलिए इस वजह से आप खुश हो। एक बड़ी वजह है वो खुश होने की। और अगर अभी इस समय कहीं कुछ टेंशन है, कुछ स्ट्रेस है, परेशानी है, तो जरूर ऐसा कोई रिलेशनशिप है जो मैटर करता है, और वो रिलेशनशिप अभी अच्छा नहीं चल रहा है। अब जस्ट एक बार चेक करो, आई एम प्रोवाइडिंग यू 30 सेकेंड्स, कि जब भी खुश हो रहे हैं तो देखिए कोई ना कोई ऐसा रिलेशनशिप है जो सबसे ज्यादा मैटर करता है मुझे, और वो बढ़िया चल रहा है। और अगर मैं अभी लो फील कर रहा हूँ, दुखी हूँ, परेशान हूँ, या बराबर नहीं है, तो वो जो रिलेशनशिप चल रहा था ना, बहुत अच्छा जो बेस्ट रिलेशनशिप है मेरा, उसमें कहीं ना कहीं कुछ तो भी बाता बाती हुई है। और राजेश्वरी हंस रही है, तो वो चेक कर लेना हस्बैंड से हफ्ते में कितने दिन पंगा होता है, कितने दिन बराबर चलता है। क्यों राजेश्वरी?
Yes, sir. I could sense it.
तो यहाँ पे उन्होंने बताया कि सीड जैसे होते हैं, सीड को हमको सारी चीजें देनी होती है, एक बीज को सारी चीजें देनी होती है, वैसी रिलेशनशिप भी बड़ी होती है। और जो एक्सपेक्टेशंस होती हैं वो वीट के समान होती हैं। वीट का कोई रास्ता तो होता नहीं है। वीट अपने आप इधर उधर कहीं भी उग के आ जाती हैं, और वो पौधे को खराब करते होते हैं। एंड अदर एग्जाम्पल गिवन बाय द ऑथर इज ऑफ बैंक अकाउंट, सेविंग बैंक अकाउंट, कि भाई आप सेविंग बैंक अकाउंट से जब चाहे पैसे निकाल सकते हो, लेकिन कितने निकाल सकते? जितने आपने उसमें जमा किए हुए उतने ही ना, जितने आपके रिजर्व्स हैं उतने ही निकाल सकते हो, उससे ज्यादा तो नहीं निकाल सकते। तो वैसे किसी रिलेशनशिप में आप सोचोगे कि केवल मैं ड्रॉ करते जाऊं, एक्सपेक्टेशन, मेरी एक्सपेक्टेशन फुलफिल होती जाए, वो रिलेशनशिप क्या लगता है? तो रिजर्व बनाना भी जरूरी है, और ये रिजर्व ऑफ कोर्स डिपॉजिट्स के जरिए बनेगा। एंड कुड आई हैव द रिस्पॉन्स टू दिस क्वेश्चन कि व्हाट इज द बेस मीडियम टू क्रिएट सच डिपॉजिट्स? यानी अगर डिपॉजिट बनाना है विद द रिलेशनशिप विच मैटर्स मी द मोस्ट, तो उसके लिए की क्या है? इसका कोई सही जवाब नहीं है।
कम्युनिकेशन।
हाँ।
कम्युनिकेशन।
खत्म कर देता है बिना के। यस,
Yes.
कम्युनिकेशन इज कम्युनिकेशन जो है, जितना कम्युनिकेशन होगा
होगा।
उतना वो रिलेशनशिप बढ़िया होगा।
हम्म,
और आपने देखा होगा जो ऐसे रिलेशनशिप होते हैं जो बहुत ज्यादा मैटर करते हैं आपको, वहां पे एक इस तरह की अंडरस्टैंडिंग बन जाती है कि कभी लड़ाई झगड़ा होता है, थोड़ी सी कभी क्विक रिएक्शन भी आते हैं, थोड़ा सा एब्यूजिव लैंग्वेज भी यूज करते हैं, तो उसमें भी प्यार झलकता है। टाइम, लव, ऑनर। अब लव को कैसे एक्सप्रेस करेंगे, क्वेश्चन ये है साक्षी। मैं लव को कैसे एक्सप्रेस करूं, बताओ साक्षी। लव तो दिखता नहीं है ना, तो कम्युनिकेशन से ही केयर फॉर मी, केयर हाउ हाउ कैसे केयर, आपको कैसे पता चलेगा कोई केयर कर रहा है? एक बहुत अच्छी स्टोरी बताता हूँ। एक ये दिस इज नॉट फ्रॉम द बुक, बट ये भी जो केयर से याद आ गई मुझे। करीब करीब 65 साल के बुजुर्ग दंपत्ति होते हैं, 65 साल के हस्बैंड वाइफ होते हैं। तो ऐसे ही बैठे रहते हैं एक बाग में। तो पत्नी बोलती है कि भाई आपको कुछ बोलना है, पूछना है, बात करना है तो कर सकते हो, कोई शिकायत है, रहूं ना रहूं? तो हस्बैंड बोलता है, यार देखो, बात तो बहुत छोटी सी लेकिन ना बहुत लंबे समय से मेरे को लगती है। वो जब भी हम लोग नाश्ता करते थे ना, और तुम मुझे सैंडविच बना के देती थी, टोस्ट बना के देती थी, तो वो जो सबसे आखिर वाला हिस्सा होता है ना, जिसके पीछे जो है वो स्पंज नहीं होता, आप लोग समझ पा रहे होंगे, वो हमेशा तुम मुझे देती थी, और मुझे हमेशा बुरा लगता था। अब मैं तुमसे प्यार है तो कुछ बोला नहीं, लेकिन ना ये बात मेरे को हमेशा खटकती आई। अब वाइफ का जवाब सुनिए। बोले बचपन से ना मेरे को वो जो सैंडविच के जो आखिरी हिस्से होते थे वो बहुत ज्यादा पसंद करती थी मैं, और हमेशा उसको अपने भाई बहनों से लेके खाती थी, और उसी प्यार की वजह से मैं हमेशा वो आपको देते आई। तो यहाँ केयर हो रही है बट हस्बैंड को दिख नहीं रही है, जब तक कम्युनिकेट नहीं किया वाइफ ने। सो आई थिंक यू गॉट दैट साक्षी। जो पिनाकी ने एकदम छक्का मार दिया वो फाइनल है, कम्युनिकेशन। आपको मैं ऑनर करता हूं तो भी कम्युनिकेट करना ही पड़ेगा, मे इट बी वर्बल, मे इट बी नॉन वर्बल, बट कम्युनिकेशन इज मस्ट। पिनाकी, स्टॉप मी वेन एवर यूड लाइक टू ना। ओके, नाउ another chapter, you are the most important rather than any material thing. So इसमें एक स्टोरी बताई हुई कि एक हस्बैंड एक बहुत महंगी गाड़ी देता है अपनी वाइफ को, साथ में लाइसेंस, कीज वगैरह सारी चीज देता है। वाइफ बोलती है ठीक है मैं राइड लेके आती हूँ। वाइफ जाती है और एक्सीडेंट कर देती है। देन पुलिस कांस्टेबल आता है, बोलता है मैडम लाइसेंस दिखाओ। पर्स में से वो लाइसेंस निकाल रही होती है और उसको एक नोट मिलता है उसके हस्बैंड के राइटिंग में। उसमें लिखा होता है माय डियर, अगर तुम कभी एक्सीडेंट कर दो तो घबराना मत, क्योंकि मेरे लिए वो कार कीमती नहीं है, तुम कीमती हो। बचपन में हम लोग 200 रुपए की कार से खेलते रहे, तो वो कार में जब भी स्क्रैच लगा, किसी ने उठा लिया, चोरी किया, कोई दूसरा बच्चा चला रहा है तो रोना शुरू। ठीक है, कार ले लो, गुड़िया कोई खिलौना ले लो, मैं कार का एग्जांपल ले रहा हूँ कि जरा सा कुछ किसी ने कुछ कर दिया, कुछ कलर लगा दिया, खरोंच आ गई, रोना धोना शुरू।
Men
देन
love their car. I know. So we are giving.
इट्स ओके। फिर उसके बाद 2000 की वो रिमोट वाली कार मिल जाती है, और उसमें रिमोट खराब हुआ, बैटरी डाउन हुई, तो फिर अपसेट हो जाते हैं कि अरे यार ये क्या बैटरी खराब हो गई। देन वो 20,000 की एक बैटरी वाली कार होती है, जो छोटी सी कार ड्राइव कर सकते हैं, वो उसमें भी प्रॉब्लम। अभी बड़े होने के बाद में आप 8 से 10 लाख की कार ले लेते हो। अगेन अगर साइड से कोई गाड़ी गुजरी, स्क्रैच लगा और तुरंत अपसेट आया, जरा सा डेंट लगा अपसेट आया, अरे यार ये क्या हो गया, एंड लड़ना झगड़ना शुरू। मेड भी एसयूवी, आप उससे बड़ी कार, यानी आप देखो कि आप 200 रुपए से चाहे 10 लाख पहुंचाओ, 20 लाख पहुंच जाओ, आप नहीं बदल रहे हो। आपके अंदर अभी भी वो छोटा बच्चा है जो रोता है। उस समय रोने का ढंग होता था एक्सप्रेस कर देना, आंसू निकाल देना, हाथ पैर पटकना, तरीका अभी भी वो है। सॉरी, हम करते अभी भी वो है, तरीका बदल गया है। वो चाहे अब्यूजिव लैंग्वेज यूज करना हो, चिड़चिड़ाना हो, वॉटेवर, लेकिन वो अंदर वही वो बच्चा बैठा हुआ है जो मटेरियल से प्यार करता है। देयर हैव बीन इंसिडेंट्स की भी लोगों ने मर्सिडीज के एक्सीडेंट होने में पार्टी दी है कि भैया मर्सिडीज चलो चले गई, मैं बच गया, उसके अंदर जो मैं था वो बच गया। पूरी की पूरी दुकान में आग लग जाती है, स्वाहा हो जाती है जिंदगी भर की कमाई, तब भी देर आर पीपल हु आर थैंकफुल, चल यार मैं बच गया ना, बना लूंगा फिर से। सो वी, मी, यू, मीन्स ऑल ऑफ अस आर फार ग्रेटर देन एनी मटेरियल। कुछ भी हो, आप जस्ट सोच के देखो कि भी क्या कोई भी ऐसी चीज है कि वो आपसे कीमती हो सकती है क्या? आपका लैपटॉप हो, आपका मोबाइल फोन हो, मोबाइल फोन गिर जाता है, कि स्क्रैच आता है, स्क्रीन गार्ड टूटता है, तुरंत अपसेट आता है। एंड देन आखिर में खत्म करूंगा, वाइटल फ्यू ट्रिवियल मैनी, इट इज बेस्ड ऑन परेटो प्रिंसिपल। सो डू एवरीवन नो हियर परेटो प्रिंसिपल 80/20? क्योंकि जनरली सब पढ़ने वाले हैं तो पेरेटो प्रिंसिपल जानते ही हैं। सिंपली आप इसको कहीं पे भी यूज करते हो, और मैंने एक्सपीरियंस भी किया है। एग्जैक्टली 80/20 नहीं हो सकता, जरूरी नहीं है, वो 30/70 हो सकता है, 10/90 भी हो सकता है, 15/85 हो सकता है। लेकिन दिन का जो दिन में जो 24 घंटे हैं, जिसमें से आप अगर 8 घंटे निकाल देते हो सोने के, 16 घंटे, 16 घंटे में से आपको 3 से 4 घंटे ऐसे होते हैं जो सबसे ज्यादा एनर्जी वाले होते हैं, सबसे ज्यादा प्रोडक्टिविटी वाले होते हैं। अभी आप एक कम्युनिटी के अंदर हो, उस कम्युनिटी में अगर 50 लोग हैं तो 3 या 4 लोग ही ऐसे होंगे जिनसे आपकी फास्ट फ्रेंडशिप होगी, बहुत अच्छे से आपका कम्युनिकेशन होता होगा, बहुत रेगुलर बेस पे बातचीत होती होगी। अगर आप किसी कम्युनिटी में सर्व कर रहे हैं तो आपको सपोर्ट करने वाले आप देख लेना वही 10-20% लोग होंगे। अगर आपके पास पैसे आते हैं, आपके कस्टमर्स हैं, आप देख लीजिएगा 20% 25% क्लाइंट की रेवेन्यू एक तरफ है और बाकी 75% क्लाइंट्स की रेवेन्यू एक तरफ है। तो आप किसकी तरफ ध्यान दोगे? जो ट्रिवियल है उनकी तरफ ध्यान देते रहोगे या जो वाइटल है उसकी तरफ ध्यान दोगे? तो मैं तो हमेशा ग्रेटफुल होता हूँ कि भाई चलो आज सुबह उठा तो बराबर सही सलामत उठा, मेरा हाथ दर्द नहीं कर रहा, सर दर्द नहीं कर रहा है, कुछ नहीं है, बिल्कुल सारी चीजें बराबर काम कर रही हैं। एंड वो भावना अंदर से ही आती है, थैंक गॉड। और मान लो कभी बीमार भी पड़ जाता हूँ तो बोलता हूँ चल ठीक है यार, आराम करने को मिल रहा है, दवा ले आएंगे। तो नाउ आई एम कंप्लीटिंग, क्योंकि मल्टीपल चैप्टर्स हैं, मैंने 5-6 चैप्टर्स बोले, मैं बोला थोड़ा हल्का फुल्का होना चाहिए। और मेरा जो एक्सपीरियंस मैंने बताया कि जब भी आपको ऐसा है कि पढ़ने का मन तो कर रहा है लेकिन ना कुछ बस थोड़ा बहुत, तो आप ये बुक बिल्कुल उठा सकते हो, उसमें से 1-2 पेजेस पढ़ो, आपको दिन भर के लिए सिर्फ उसी को उस दिन के लिए अप्लाई कर लो, सारी चीजें नहीं, तो एक एक चीज को उसी दिन अप्लाई करो, देन सो आई एम कंप्लीटिंग राजेश्वरी।
Thank you so much, sir. I thoroughly enjoyed, and the stories and the example that you gave, it really made my day. And I will be going to implement it. As for my student, some of the time they don't want to study, they just want to relax and all that. So I can use these stories and so much of moral values I can give to
नॉट
them.
मोर देन 3 पेजेस, कोई भी चैप्टर 3 पेजेस से ज्यादा का नहीं है।
Okay, thank you so much, Nikhil sir. So now, Pinaki sir, the platform is yours.
थैंक यू ऑल डिवाइन एंजल्स। राजेश्वरी सोच रही थी आज कोई आएगा भी या नहीं,
हाँ, yes, I
किसी
was
ने
late.
रिस्पॉन्ड नहीं किया टू बी द ऑडियंस। हमने बोला कि पूरा जग वेट कर रहा है हमारे लिए, द होल वर्ल्ड इज वेटिंग फॉर अस। सो कितने लोग वहां पे वोट करेंगे? यू नो 8 billion population is there to listen to us. So I'm going to share about something which is very amazing. Like that's what I always do. So let me share the screen and so do you know this gentleman? Anybody? Okay, probably not. He's only 6 years younger to me. So I'm 55, he's 49.
जैक एनफील्ड तो नहीं है ना?
Pardon?
जैक एनफील्ड नहीं है ना ये?
No, 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 no. So he is a gentleman who is famous for his first bestseller book. In fact, that was his first book and it became a bestseller. And the title of that book is 30 Days, Change Your Habits, Change Your Life. So like, this is the book I'm talking about. Can you see it? Okay. Now, there's a history behind this book. And let me share the picture again so that you can stay focused on this gentleman. Now, his name is Mark Ricklau. He's a coach, he's a speaker, he's an author. And this book, 30 Days, Change Your Habits, Change Your Life, is #1 Amazon bestseller. And today it's one of the bestsellers in the world. This book was published in 2015 and it has a combined sales and downloads of over 1,70,000 copies and has been translated into Spanish, German, Portuguese, Japanese, Indonesian, Thai, and Korean. He wrote this book after being fired from his job. So this book was published in 2015. He was fired from his job in 2014. And he literally went jobless to bestseller, which is actually the title of his second book. So this was his first book, which became a bestseller almost within a couple of years of publishing. 2015, this was published. And as this became a bestseller, almost within a year's time on Amazon, he wrote another book. And this book was from jobless to Amazon bestseller. It's a step-by-step system I follow to write, self-publish, market, and promote my book to become a #1 bestseller on Amazon. And this book is actually an asset for anyone. In fact, this is one of the books which is not available free. I checked many places for this PDF version of this book. I didn't find it. And the paperback version costs about 1,300 rupees in India. This book. Okay. Now his message is very simple. His mission is to empower people to create the life they want and to give them the resources and tools to make it happen. So every book that he has written, most of this book, these are all 1 page, 2 page, or 3 page chapters. And you can just read the book, read that chapter, and you can apply it. And most of his books are designed in a way so that every day you read a chapter, then you live that chapter throughout that day. Actually do whatever you learn from that book, whatever you gather from that book, from that particular chapter, and just do those activities throughout the day. And then you see what happens. So his message is very simple. Many people want to change things in their lives, but few are willing to do a simple set of exercises constantly over a period of time. You know, I shared a session over last week on the one of the topics, which is momentum. So we start doing things, but sometimes also we could set the momentum to continue it, but we fail to maintain that momentum. And as a result, we fail to achieve the result that we want to achieve. So he has written a book in a way, every book, जहाँ पे उनका the main message is that many people want to change things in their lives, but few are willing to do a simple set of exercises constantly over a period of time. You can plan and create success and happiness in your life by installing habits that support you on the way to your goals. So every book that he has written, this was his mission. Like this is his mission. So far he has written about 13 books since 2015. It's like almost 1 book a year. Now here is a bio which is in Mark Reclaw's own words. ये उनके website से मैंने लिया है. It says, I was born in Esslingen, Germany in 1973. I grew up with one goal and one goal only, to become a professional football player. After holding on a bit too long to this dream, I finally began studying a bit more seriously. So after studying a career I didn't really like, international business and language, that was the topic of the subject which he studied. So after studying a career which I really didn't like, the subject was international business and languages, I worked in a job I hated for most of the time during 11 years. I was fired from that job at the end of September 2013 with savings for 2 years and over 200 hours of coaching training. I decided to open a coaching business and to write a book. September 2013. This is what happened. Fast forward 12 years, and one book turned into more than 50 books on Amazon in various languages, including workbooks and gratitude journals, plus 16 audiobooks. I'm now making a full-time living as a writer, which probably would come most surprising to my 11th grade German teacher, Herr Scher, who advised me strongly to major in biology and not in German. After living in Germany, US, Mexico, Spain, and Malta, I now settled down in a siofok at the shore of Hungarian Sea, Lake Balaton, where I take long walks along the lake with my better half. When I am not walking around doing Amazon ads or writing, I just like to relax, play video games, or travel the world with my partner in crime, Natalia. So see how this man's world changed. Just he was fired in September 2013. Followed by, so what he did, this was his first book, which came in the year 2014, followed by the next book, which is where am I? Yeah. So this book was published in 2015, almost in a year's time. Then this book came up, which is The Productivity Revolution. This is book number 3. Then this book came up, which is Destination Happiness. See, you notice in each of his books, he is talking about a number. Did you notice that how he titles his books? 30 days, then followed by, this book also has a number, followed by The Productivity Revolution, then followed by Destination Happiness, where he's talking about 12 simple principles that will change your life. Love yourself first, boost your self-esteem in 30 days. This is book number 5. And this is book number 6 that we are reading every Sunday now. We have just started reading this book on a Sunday morning at 6:30 a.m. How to Become a People Magnet. Essentially, he had written 13 books. Out of them, 3 books are the bestsellers. Bestsellers means they have sold more than 1 million copies. This is the second book. Like, this is his 6th book, but it is the second bestseller book in his collection. And the third bestseller was obviously that book where he mentioned how he became a writer from being jobless. Now, what I would like to share here is the book, the 6th book. You know what is the dimension of that book? This is the dimension of that book. It just fits into your palm. इतना छोटा सा book है. And it has कुल मिला के 145-46 pages. Okay, each chapter has only 2 pages. In fact, most of the chapter has only 2 pages. एक तो chapter होगा जो शायद 3rd page तक spill over हुआ है, but most chapters are only 2 pages. The title of the book says 62 life-changing tips to attract everyone you meet. How to become a people magnet. And this is a book which I strongly recommend each one of you to not just read, but actually think, act, and then discover what is possible. You just put yourself on a journey of 62 days. Actually, including introduction, it is 63 days. Divided by 7, it's 9 weeks. So you put yourself on a journey of 9 weeks. आप अपने आप को ना मतलब एक तरह से एग्जाइल में लेके चले जाइए. You don't need to read any other book during these 9 weeks. I'm sharing from my own experience. I read this book long back, and this book was published in 2017. So this is a book which actually makes you a people magnet. और अगर आपको शक है तो आप मुझे देख सकते हैं. You know that what kind of person I have become. So about this book, let me share a little bit about this book. Do you sometimes not know what to say or how to start a conversation? Do you sometimes not know what to say or how to start a conversation? Do you find it difficult to convince your colleagues to follow your lead? Do you want to improve your relationship with others? Like, these are the primary three questions which Mark is talking about to start this book. So in this book, he reveals the secrets behind successful relationship with people. In this practical and straightforward guide, you will learn specific principles that will help you to build more powerful relationships, stronger connections, and leave a positive, lasting impression on everyone you get in touch with. Practice these easy to follow guidelines, and you will realize that becoming a people magnet is easier than you thought. Now, if you think that whether this is going to work with you or not, you can think about me. Jo baat, whatever I just shared with you, do you think that those things reflect on me? Do you think that I connect with people just like that? Within a few minutes, I can take you into a world where you will feel like that you are talking to somebody जिनको हमेशा याद रखना चाहिए, जिनके साथ हमेशा कनेक्शन मेंटेन करके रखना चाहिए. You know, this is what even you can become. Because if you can notice it, that means you also have those qualities. The only difference is that you are not aware of it. That's the only difference. I am aware of it, you are not aware of it. But you too have the same qualities. आपके अंदर वो सारे हुनर है. The only thing is that you need to work on those. You need to identify them and you need to work on them. Okay. Now, almost within 7 minutes, I completed this session. Now, we can take it longer. So what I'm doing, I'm just reading the introduction of the book. सिर्फ introduction पढ़ के सुना था. And you just notice how much time it takes to read each chapter. Okay. So what I will also do, let's share the PDF of this book so that we can read it together. So here we go. I'll just take a screenshot of it. We have some people in the session, right? So all set, right, everybody? So this is the book. This is the cover. I'd strongly recommend to buy this book. You know, it doesn't cost much, but it is a life-turning book. You know, आपको पूरा बदल देगा. So here is the introduction, and let me read it. You can read with me, or you can just keep your eyes closed and listen to the conversations, and just observe how much time I take to read it. Okay. So introduction says, your success and happiness in life, to a great extent, depends on how you get along with other people. Are you able to influence and persuade them? Although success can mean something entirely different for each person, there is one common denominator: other people. Les Giblin mentions in his book The Art of Dealing with People that various scientific studies have proven that if you learn to deal with other people, you will have gone 85% of the way down the road to success in any business, occupation, or profession, and about 99% of the way to happiness. I agree completely. Although I teach that everyone is 100% responsible for their own happiness, people are a huge factor and can influence your happiness or unhappiness enormously. I have good news for you. Good guys do not finish last anymore. If you get along well with people, doors will open where there were none before. We have to learn to get along with people so that we can be happy and at the same time leave our counterparts' ego intact. The most successful people are usually the ones who best get along with people. Of course, there are always exceptions to the rule. Science tells us that the number one predictor of success and lasting happiness is our social relationships. People with a strong social network even live longer. The most successful people, quite often, aren't the ones with superior intelligence or the best skills. And the happiest people, most times, aren't smarter than we are. Yet, they are the ones who have the greatest people skills. You cannot force people to like you. And this book is not about people pleasing. But if you work on your people skills, you will see that people in some magical way cooperate more willingly with you, appreciate you more, and finally give you the approval and acceptance you have always craved for. And the best is that it will all happen naturally. Remember, what goes around comes around. If you now think, I will work on my people skills when people start accepting me more, that's like being thirsty and saying, I will drink when I'm not thirsty anymore. Don't wait. Start practicing your people skills now. In this book, you will learn specific principles that you can start practicing right away. Most of them are common sense, but it's always good to have a reminder because, as they say, common sense is the least common of all senses. The times are over when you could force people to act as you want or force them to give you what you want. The best strategy as of today is to learn the skills of dealing with people. Let's get to work. Six minutes. And I read so slowly, no hurry. कितना आराम आराम से पढ़ा. Read each and every word of this book. Actually read. पढ़ के जैसे बच्चों पढ़ते हैं ना. That's how you read this book. Each and every word. Feel the vibration of that word. Bring that vibration around you. Set those frequency of the vibrations in the quantum field around yourself, and then you see how the magic unfolds. I would strongly recommend you to join us on this Sunday morning. We have completed up to chapter 8. However, we just read the book just like that. But now my invitation is that we'll just read 7 chapters every Sunday. And we'll follow those 7 chapters throughout the week. Collectively. And then what we'll do next Sunday when we'll join together, we'll just share our experiences. That this is what I experienced, this is what I went through, this is what happened with me. This is what I discovered for myself. this is how I notice that how people are getting attracted to me, how people are paying attention to whatever I am saying, how my presence in a Zoom session makes a difference. The moment I enter, people know that I have entered. Yeah, they wait to listen to me. और ये सब आपके साथ होने वाला है, ऐसा कुछ नहीं कि आई एम गुड एट इट और आई एम स्पेशल अबाउट इट, नथिंग लाइक दैट. All these things can happen. You only need to have to set that mindset to actually be in this activity over next 62 days, 63 days. And then you see what is possible. Okay, so that's it from my side.
So now today I'm feeling that it was really amazing session, and as I got the message from one or two people that it's a Vara Lakshmi Day in the South India, so people will not join. I was little worried also. I just texted Pinaki sir, but then also we are less here also. But I think it was a wonderful session today. Both the books are very innovative, short, and both the writer. We can learn so many things from their podcast also and from the book also. So this was all from my side. I thoroughly enjoyed. So now I would like someone else to share something what they have learned. Vasu sir is with us. Then Yogesh sir is with us. Sakshi, Pia, Nilesh, Ankita. If you want to add something,
Hello everyone, good evening.
good evening, sir.
How are you all doing? How is reading going on?
वीडियो में आना पड़ेगा, वीडियो में ऐसे बात नहीं
हाँ
चलेगा.
यस इतने दिन के बाद
कमाल है.
Um, so what are you people reading? Anyone qualified for the IBL quarter final, semi final, something?
I think we have stopped. I think we have stopped that.
No one is in the IBL.
Oh, IBL. Okay. No, this time I have not. Yeah.
So monthly competition is going on or it is left?
Pardon?
It is left also, sir. Monthly competition is asking.
Okay, no problem. So what is Rajeshwari reading? What is the theme of the month for this month? What book have
Sir,
you
I have
chosen?
taken Being Supernatural and You Can Quote. These two books are in my hand, and I'm
Being
reading two.
Supernatural is read by all, I think, right? On
Yes, sir. Yeah. I was not attending that, and it is in my list. I'm reading that. I started. I purchased that book, so I'm reading that early in the
Okay.
morning. Mm.
Yes, Nilesh, how are you after a long time? Nilesh appears to be busy. Okay. Who else is there? Okay. So on Wednesday, yeah. On Wednesday, we had a interesting training program where we were had a very good discussion or a training on the. See, there are two things which I learned. Like, not that I did not know it before, but I had a like a recap kind of thing. Anyone can tell what is the difference between behavior and attitude?
Well, behavior is something which is showing up as natural with you. Attitude is something which you are articulating.
Behavior is something that is
Showing up. So you don't need to
seen.
practice it. It just shows up. Attitude
Okay.
is something which is you are manipulating certain things. So you
Okay.
know that what you are doing, you know what kind of words you are using in communication. Actually, you know how you are communicating.
Mm-hmm.
Even when you show your attitude, your behavior still shows up.
Okay.
Yeah. That's my understanding.
Someone else, any different opinion?
Yeah.
Yes, Nikhil.
Yeah, the attitude, as far as means, in my opinion, it is internal dialogue,
Hmm.
and behavior is what I present. So my attitude might be, यार पिनाकी ना जब भी देखो बहुत उसको वेट करना चाहिए, पहले बोल देता है, बट आई एम
Hmm.
ओ वाह पिनाकी क्या बात है. सो मेरा एटीट्यूड अंदर तो कुछ और है पिनाकी के लिए या लोगों के
Hmm.
लिए, लेकिन
Hmm.
ऊपर में कुछ और दिखा रहा हूँ.
Yeah.
So behavior is what I express, and I differ from you that behavior can means attitude could be changed. ऐसा नहीं कि मैं बिहेव अच्छा अच्छा करूंगा तो वो मेरा एटीट्यूड नहीं दिखेगा.
Right. Okay. So I don't know what is right or wrong. What I learned from the training, I will just put that perspective. So you are walking on the road, or you are driving on the road, and it is 2 p.m. post lunch or about for lunch, 2 p.m. You are driving a bike or a car, whatever vehicle, and there is a red signal. What do you do?
Just follow the rule.
So there is a red signal. So we all know when there is a
We
red
have to
signal, what we do?
stop.
Stop. Okay. Now imagine the same thing at night 12 o'clock, night 2 o'clock. So 2 p.m. you have stopped. And in the night 2 o'clock, it is there, the time is 2 a.m. And now you are driving on the road and you reach a red signal and you see no one is there
They
around. So what do you do? There is a red signal, but you see आजू बाजू में कोई नहीं है. There is no one who is there to cross the road or not there to cross the road. What do you do?
Two things, that either if it is security concern, then I will drive. Because standing there could be risky. Otherwise, I can jump the signal just to bypass it.
Okay.
So in my case, I will not stop because I'm risking myself.
Imagine that it's a highly secure area. There is no
Then I
tension
will
of
stop.
security.
Because normally I stop at all
Okay.
red lights.
Okay. Any other answers?
I'll jump.
I have not faced such situation because I don't travel at night.
Imagine, it's an imaginary situation. I am not telling you to drive at 2 p.m. in the night or maybe
But
7
yeah,
a.m.
it's
in
a
the morning.
very good question.
Yeah. So, the definition of the attitude and behaviors is that behavior is something that we respond to the external stimulus. So the external stimulus, when four people are seeing, at that time, while you want to cross the road, you will think because police है, 10 लोग आजू बाजू में है, मेरे जान पहचान के लोग होंगे, या मैं जाके कहीं पे टकराऊंगा, कहीं पे मीट एक्सीडेंट, और देयर में बी a traffic policeman who may charge me for something. So this is the behavior that you show. Although you may, given a chance, you may like to break the signal and go, but still you may stop because that is the behavior how you give it externally. And even at night 2 p.m., 2 a.m., and it happens that the signal is on and still you do not cross, you wait for the signal to turn green to take the decision. that means your attitude for the what you call for the compliance or for the subject matter is very high. So you're not bothered whether it is day or night, you just follow. So that is if you have a safety audit, a safety attitude. And if you are just behavior, then it can change upon external stimuli. So we as production in charges or managers, we are more or less, we need to develop the attitude. But at least you see when I don't know, teacher as a teacher, Rajeshwari might have seen or understood that normally children may remove the shoes and play here and there. And just now when you are coming in, you might have seen people go back and put their shoes on. Or if
Yes,
they
sir.
are standing, turning around and discussing something, see you on the window, a teacher aa gayi. Like we have done as
Yes.
and they become alert. So similar thing happens in the factory also when we are when I go on the field, I can see people indicating each other that boss has come, chalo helmet pehen lo, abhi tak nahi pehna tha. So now the operational importance is if the attitude is developed, that's great. But at least we should ensure people behave in the manner that is behavior is at least observed. And if there is a mistake in behavior, then it needs to be corrected. So that was the very great learning. It very like we need to develop the attitude in our team. I need to develop the attitude in my team so that they create that attitude and they don't do whatever they like. They do what is essential. If they are not able to do, at least change the behavior. कम से कम 4 लोगों के बीच में तो ऐसा ना करें. And
Yes, sir.
for safety, it is necessary that people develop that attitude. माने आप कहीं पे 10 मीटर के ऊपर चढ़ रहे हो and when you are going up, climbing up, say 10 meter high wall or something, you are painting something, then that person needs to be safety, has to have that safety attitude. अब वो कोई भी नहीं देख रहा है बोल के वो हेलमेट बिना पहने चढ़ेगा, गिरेगा तो वही मरेगा. So that is very essential. We develop the safety attitude in the teammates, team members develop that behavior. And because we don't know what is there in the attitude, what is displayed is the behavior. So we can keep on correcting behavior. At least if the behavior changes, at least people are aware that if I don't do this, then I will get punished. I may get hurt. कम से कम पनिशमेंट खुद को मार लगेगा इसके लिए डर ना लगे, punishment के लिए तो डर लगेगा. So that's what I learned in the session, and that author has written 2 books also. The trainer has written 2 books also, he told us. So I have seen the book names. I will be ordering 1 or 2 today or tomorrow. So they're very interesting. And he also publishes in YouTube, he calls it as Safety Gita. I haven't seen it. But during a safety session, I have seen the very first time in my life where the trainer has quoted text from Gita and explained it in the safety part of the operation. So that was a eye opener. So his 3rd book will be Safety Gita. Earlier he has written 2 books. So one of them I will be purchasing whenever I get a time. The next book will be that. So that book is called as Organic Safety. One of the books that he has written, it is called as Organic Safety. So very interesting. He is Wing Commander Rakesh Prasar. So he has worked with Air Force for 20 years, 22 years, and then he worked with the corporate. Now he is 71-year-old. And he can run faster than me, definitely. That is the right. Okay, so it was a great interaction. So I just wanted to share that learning.
Brilliant.
Thank you, thank you. Just now, Pinaki sir, you told me job and profession. So if you just explain this one also to me, the difference. As I said, teaching job, you said professional. It's a profession. So what the difference?
See, there are more or less 5, 6 professional degrees. So after you pass your class 12, then you go for engineering or maybe a doctor or maybe chartered accountant, cost accountant, lawyer. ऐसे कुछ गिने चुने हैं ना. Teaching is one of the profession which is not being promoted as a profession. But teaching is a profession where you build people. This is the only profession where you build people. You are building the nation. It is not just a job. It's not like just obey boss kind of thing. It's not job. It is actually a profession, and it is world's best profession. In fact, that is one of the reasons that why I invite everybody to be into teaching. You know, आप जो कुछ सीख रहे हो उसको ना कहीं किसी को जाके सिखाओ. So what happens when you teach others? Only then you learn. You do not learn before teaching anybody. So you learn only when you teach, or you learn when you try it out. Whatever आपने जो भी knowledge gather किया, जब उसके ऊपर आप अमल करते, when you take action, then you learn. A profession is something which does not fall into this category. Profession is something where you are specialized to do certain activities. So teaching is a profession. It's not a job.
Okay. Thank you.
और दुनिया का सबसे बेहतरीन प्रोफेशन है, क्योंकि आप बेहतर से बेहतरीन बना सकते हो लोगों को, जो और कोई प्रोफेशन नहीं कर सकता. An engineer cannot do that with a human being, and neither a medical profession, neither doctor, neither chartered accountant or a cost accountant. Or you know, I had a conversation with a gentleman yesterday, and he was asking me that he takes. So there are some insurance agents who are now have become my students. So when I was having this conversation with this gentleman, so I asked him that what do you do actually? So he said I'm an insurance advisor. So, and the only challenge that these people get, that is why they are under my coaching, is that according to them, they think that it's very difficult to sell insurance. तो मैंने ना उनको एक नया विजन दिया कल. When I was having that conversation, मैंने उनको बोला कि आप ना इंश्योरेंस एडवाइजर से आप इंश्योरेंस एजुकेटर बन जाओ. है ना?
क्यों? Yes.
क्योंकि see, you know, there are many differences between a salesman and a sales professional. So what the word profession is very, very important for me, and it's very, the professional itself is something which is professional. So when you say that this is my profession, you actually become an authority on that. Your profession. मतलब वो काम जो आप कर रहे हो, आप लोगों को actually दिखा रहे हो कि इस टाइप का लोग यही काम करते हैं. So what is the fundamental difference between a salesman and a sales professional? There are many differences. The fundamental difference is a salesman का जो mission of life है ना, like I say the commission is my mission. The salesman का mission होता है commission is my mission, और sales professional का mission होता है value addition is my mission. Sales professional का जो mission होता है वो value addition. Salesman only sells, SELLS. Sales professional educates. ऐसे और भी points हैं. But these 2 points are extremely important. कि आप जब किसी के सामने किसी को कुछ बेचने जा रहे हो, उस टाइम पे आपका एटीट्यूड क्या है? एटीट्यूड एंड बिहेवियर की हम बात कर रहे हैं. So behavior may be the same in both the cases. जो वैल्यू एडिशन कर रहे हैं और जो बेच रहे हैं, दोनों का बिहेवियर सेम हो सकता है, लेकिन आपका एटीट्यूड में फर्क आता है. Which shows up. So if your attitude is that my mission is commission and my mission is to sell anyway, then you are stuck. You cannot move beyond a certain limit. जो सेल्स प्रोफेशनल होता है, उसका पहला मिशन नहीं होता कि वैल्यू एडिशन करना, दूसरा मिशन होता है एडुकेट करना, अपने क्लाइंट्स को एडुकेट करना. उसका जो तीसरा बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट फीचर होता है वो सीखना. That person is always looking at opportunities, how to learn, how to learn new things, how to figure out how I can make my life better, make someone else's life better. जो सेल्समैन होता है वो ये सब करता नहीं, उसके पास टाइम कहाँ है कुछ चीज सीखने का. वो तो भाग रहा है अपना टारगेट फुलफिल करने के लिए. दोनों का ही टारगेट सेम होगा. लेकिन जो सेल्स प्रोफेशनल है वो कम इंटरेक्शंस में ज्यादा सेल करेगा, बिकॉज ही विल लर्न ऑल द टेक्निक्स। तो सेल्समैन वो ये सब नहीं करेगा, वो अपना नंबर्स देगा, आज मैंने कितने लोगों से बात की। you think you see, that's why I always tell that एटलीस्ट 1-2 साल के लिए ना आप किसी भी नेटवर्क मार्केटिंग बिजनेस में घुस जाओ।
चलेगा।
अच्छा ब्रांड होगा तो अच्छी बात है। वहां पे जाके आप देख सकते हो कि हाउ पीपल बिहेव लाइक अ सेल्समैन एंड हाउ पीपल बिहेव लाइक अ सेल्स प्रोफेशनल। सेल्समैन ने बैठ के आपको सारा सेल्स प्लान दिखाएगा, इससे ये होगा, इतने इतने लोगों को जोड़ोगे, इतना परसेंट मिलेगा, लोगों को जो इतना परसेंट लोगा, क्या आपको करना है। उसने अगला बंदा ने बोल दिया नो, तो ये दुखी हो गया कि मेरे को नो बोल दिया। A sales professional will start with educating the person.
Yeah.
He will start with the product. वो बिजनेस प्लान की बात ही नहीं करेगा, बोले ओके मैं ये प्रोडक्ट यूज करता हूँ, उससे मुझे ये रिजल्ट मिला, आप इसको यूज करके देखना चाहते हो। That is exactly what I did when I was in Amway. Amway का बिजनेस मैंने वैसे ही बनाया था। I left Amway, I started Vestige. Vestige को मैं बिल्कुल वैसे ही बना रहा हूँ। I never share business plan with anybody. I only talk about the products. आप प्रोडक्ट यूज करके देखो, अगर आप खुश हो फिर हम आगे की बात करेंगे। सेम विद आई डू इन ऑल माई प्रोफेशनल एक्टिविटी। मैं डिजिटल मार्केटिंग का भी वही करता हूँ, मेरा कोचिंग बिजनेस में मैं वही कर रहा हूँ। मैं कोचिंग, यस गौरव, यू वांटेड टू ऐड समथिंग?
Yes, Pinaki ji. Good evening. First of all, sorry, I joined late, but Rajeshwari ji, I already told because today is my son's birthday, so of course I was fully involved in celebration. Just now it got over, so I joined. So that was the one thing. Second, when you talked about this sales point, I can tell you recently I joined and I shared with some of you uh, that my transformation coach, though I have a career coach, productivity coach, now I think it's a high time I think should talk about something bigger thing. So I evaluated 15 coaches in last 6 months and then finalized one. But the way he answered, I can see that I asked him, are you a productivity coach? He said, no. I'm the person who will work with you to eliminate 95% of the things which are unproductive in nature. So this is the way he started. Second, I shared, I don't know whether I shared last time. He asked me where you see yourself in your company. I said, I am a performer, high impact performer. He said, sorry to hear about that. This is the lowest level. You should be first level. Level one is expert in your company. Level two is advisor in industry. And level three is authority in industry. Let me work with you to become an authority in industry.
Authority, exactly.
Yeah. And last 6 weeks, I'm with him, 5 to 6 weeks. I can see that he's just working, breaking all my pattern, whichever way I think, feel, and do. My eating habits getting changed, life habit, as well as my all clean thinking habits. So all these three areas he's penetrating very hard. He's a personalized coach for me, so I'm enjoying like anything. Every whichever I feel scary, I just call him, discuss him, and do it. So sometimes it happens, as you rightly said, when people go to him, you will not believe, Pinakiji and everyone. You will feel after the session that whether this guy will choose me to teach me. Instead of I like earlier, I was evaluating every guy whether are they the right coach. But when he is, so even one of my very close friend, he said, Gaurav, I had a one-on-one discovery call. I really don't know whether this guy, amazing guy, will choose me or not to teach. So again, just correlating with you, which you just said, though he was not selling what I'm going to say. I asked him, he just, I can tell you every point he has the different answers. I asked him what strategies and tactics are there. He's saying, Gaurav, those are for actions. You may have from already so many strategies. I work on principles. I will break the pattern. So then I asked him whether you cover some influence things like grooming, yeah, image building. He said, Gaurav, I don't believe in plastic surgery. So, like, I was looking for image consultant, grooming, this kind of gestures, this kind of postures, and all. He said, no, I don't believe in plastic surgery. So, as you rightly said, we should think about what we can deliver, what a value addition we can give. So people will chase you instead of you chase them in
Right.
sales.
Right.
Sorry, bit lengthy, but I thought of sharing because I'm enjoying.
Thank you for being sorry.
Share
तो हमें पता भी नहीं
share the
चला।
nuggets with us also.
No, absolutely. And Pinaki ji, एक चीज मेरे को realize भी हुई है last 1-2 years में. I love sharing. If I get some gold, I'm the one who will just show to everyone I got the gold. Instead of people I saw, sometimes people don't. Not only one. I hardly finding anyone. People normally share what they got. I'm happy to share who is my doctor, who is my consultant, who is my lawyer. If they are doing good, why not to promote them?
Very true.
Mhm.
People
Absolutely.
सोचते हैं वो scarcity versus abundance mindset, right? वो
Mhm.
सोचते हैं मेरे पास ही रह जाए. You will not believe, one of my teammate told me also, because I joined, one of my friend, I suggested, that lady joined. After that, I suggested 5-6 of my good network guys, like leaders. Everyone joined because he's amazing, magnetic guy. So that person got so bad. That person called me, Gaurav, why you suggested them? The coach will not be able to focus on us. They will focus on others also. I said, this is
Mhm.
scarcity mindset, which you're sorry to say. But if the leader, if the coach will going to grow with the community, he will evolve with us and he will teach
Very
us
true.
more.
Mhm.
Why? अगर वो 10 को टीच करेगा तो उतना ही रहेगा, 100 को टीच करेगा तो 100 challenges लेके आएगा हमारे पास उसके solutions,
Mhm.
right?
Absolutely.
So I thought,
Really good.
yeah, yeah.
Saw
Absolutely.
challenges. Yeah.
Okay. By the way,
Brilliant.
उनका एक session है which is he provided to all only who is paying some lakhs and all. So, but I can extend as a free of cost for, because it's a assertiveness training, Pinaki ji and everyone. Sunday को है उनका 7 o'clock. Assertiveness, all of us know कितना important है, how to say no in a beautiful right manner. If you're
Mhm.
okay, I will share with you maybe in 101, maybe
Share the
group. I don't know
details.
whether they like it or not. Group में भेजना है नहीं भेजना मुझे नहीं पता.
भेजो आप, किसने मना किया भाई?
हाँ मैं डाल तो देता हूँ क्योंकि इट्स ए गिफ्ट. गिफ्ट तो दे दो, पसंद आए, रैपर ओपन करो, अच्छा लगे, नहीं है नहीं लगे, राइट?
Very true.
Mhm.
Absolutely.
तो वही है.
Absolutely.
Great. I will share if people don't mind. Yeah. Because I'm going to join. It is for us. It's a complimentary session. Yeah.
Super.
Perfect. Yes,
Okay,
Rajesh.
so let's
Mhm.
disperse for the session.
Yes,
Thank you
sir.
for this energy. Though I was very much high energy, I thought still take some of your energy again. When I saw राजेश्वरी जी ने वो डाला ना बिहेवियरल और एटीट्यूड वाला, मुझसे रोका नहीं
मैंने
गया, मैं
नहीं
फटाफट.
डाला, वो पिनाकिल ने डाला.
पिनाकी जी ने डाला.
ही इज
हाँ तो,
वेरी एक्टिव. हाँ,
हाँ
उनका
तो
दोनों चीज बहुत अच्छा चलता है. आई एम ऑन द
जैसे ही
मोबाइल.
मैंने देखा वासुदेव जी और आप सब लोग दिख रहे हैं, निखिल, अमृता, नीलेश, मैं कहा लेट्स ज्वाइन एंड सी.
I know you just really love to with us, and even on your busy schedule, you took a time. That's really great, and we
No, no,
all
no.
wish a happy birthday to your son.
Thank you so
He,
much. And sorry I was not able to present in 1 or 2 weeks, but as soon as I will have little bit time, even like last week I was traveling, otherwise I could have joined immediately. मेरा मुंबई, बैंगलोर में मेरा सप्लायर विजिट था, इसलिए मैं नहीं कर पाया लास्ट वीक में. But very soon I will come with something. Yeah.
yeah. Thank
Thank
you
you.
so much. So let's wind up today, and thank you so much for joining. Bye bye.
Bye
Bye-bye.
everyone.